Right, so I'm here with Anton Marklund and Mattias Ekstrom from the World Rallycross series. So it's been a bit of a mixed day for the team so far. I don't know who wants to jump in first here, but how would you sort of review heats 1 and 2?
I would say Heat 1 was really good. I was absolutely flying. Unfortunately, I was a bit eager to get the event running, so I was making a jump start in the first heat. Unfortunately, we missed to take the Joker twice, and I got a 30-second time penalty. But before this time penalty, I was actually second fastest, was setting the fastest lap of everybody, so it was really good. Had to go out in an early heat in the second round, and I knew what I had to do. I need to score good lap times, and I was a bit losing a bit on the first lap when I was stuck behind Larsson, but then I took the Joker, got freeway, and I could push as much as I wanted to, and was absolutely flying at that moment as well. The S1 is working really well on this track, and I think it's making the job a bit easier for us as drivers, and I think for tomorrow it's just to keep it together and score solid but really fast results.
Okie dokie. And to you, sir?
Yeah, I had a pretty good day as well. I mean, it was a little bit eventful in Heat 1. The throttle stuck open, so was a little bit of a passenger, but except for this, had a fantastic day with a lot of enjoyment, because our car suits this track very, very good, and it's also very enjoyable to see Anton's pace, because we've been very closely matched the whole weekend. So there are some hundreds up and down in each corner, and we are managing this excitement in terms of lap time competition pretty well. So for him it's a little bit of a fight back from the jump start and the bad Heat 1, but I think he's showing that he has the pace to play in the front in the championship, and tomorrow have a good start. We're in the same heat, and then just drive flat out.
Yeah. Sure, okay. And we're here at Lydden Hill, which is it's got a bit of a microclimate, this circuit. It was wet and windy this morning. If you look outside now, it's bright and sunny. So have you guys had to sort of adapt to the different weather conditions at all?
I mean, I was here at, I think, 2012 with my touring car, and then it was absolutely soaked, the whole track. It was like 5 centimeters of rain. And if we have this here, it will be extremely slippery. It will be really hard for the drivers and to even finish the race, because it's so easy to make the mistakes. Today we had some slightly bit of rain, but it wasn't actually so much. I was enjoying the track anyway if it was a bit damp, and I don't think actually it did any big difference to the lap times and whatsoever. So yeah, if we have some small rain, I think it's just to keep it together and push as hard as possible, and the lap times will be there anyway.
Do you think you've got a bit of advantage on Mattias if there's wet conditions tomorrow?
No, I think we will have the same car setup and everything anyway, and I think both of us is enjoying this track a lot. And even if the conditions is changing, I can't really see someone of us which will be much faster than the other. We have been showing off on practice runs and whatsoever that we can be both fast on rain, so it will be tight.
Okie dokie. And now, of course, World Rally Cross Championship goes all across the globe, as the name would indeed suggest. So what would you say your favourite event was on the calendar last season, or coming up for this season for 2015?
I love Sweden. I won there last year, and I look forward to France. And for sure Lydden Hill is one of the highlights, and Buxtehude, German event, completely different style, but I also fancy this one. So there's a lot of tracks I like. I think we more or less tick the boxes for the tracks which I personally see as my biggest challenges, where I have to improve my driving the most. So actually now there are only good tracks coming for us.
Yeah, I would say the same, but I had the feeling that when you're in the Audi S1, it's always so much fun, I guess. I can't say one track which is more fun than the other to drive. It's extremely fun to be in the car anyway, and I think it's the event around which is making the difference. And to be racing in front of the home crowd in Sweden, 30,000 people coming out into the middle of nowhere and are absolutely going nuts on the grandstands and really cheering for you. So that's my I don't think that's the best track to drive for me, but I really like the event.
Sure, okay. And just finally, the World Rallycross Series is still in its relative sort of infancy, really. It's still quite young. It's only just over a year old. So are you surprised and pretty impressed at how the series has grown and developed over the past 12 months?
I mean, I have been in rallycross since I was 14 years old, and I have always been thinking it's the best sport in the world, and I think that the issue has been that they haven't had a promoter which is doing a good job, and now they have IMG, which is doing a really good job, and they show on the numbers that they are growing a lot, and I think for the future it will grow even more, and we will see more teams coming in, more drivers, and hopefully some more tracks all around the world. So it's a nice sport to be involved in right now.
Brilliant. Okay, anything you'd like to add?
No, I think Anton said the most. I think rallycross has a great future for young audience. We can see the people who are here, they're also enjoying the excitement and pure motorsport how it was some years ago. What people see as a very, I mean, the sport is for sure not Formula One. It's way more humble. You can go, you can see the cars, you can see the work that are carried out on the cars. So I think the sport has great potential if everybody able to raise their game a bit and make it more fan friendly. So a perfect combination, I would say.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you both.